Alright, welcome back to the channel. The last 2 weekends, a little bit through the week, we've been working on the roll cage. I think I mentioned last time, we went into this blind, so we didn't really know what we were doing. We did a little bit of reading up on it. It's kind of complicated until you start getting used to it, but either way, we've kind of got like somewhat of a process down. Like with the coping side of things, like coping the ends and all that stuff to make it match, which you have to do. You can't, I don't know, do any like half-ass stuff. Like you actually have to make it form around the pipe. That is part of the rules in the NHR rule book, which is what the Fire Punk, that race, 72 Fast race is saying they're using the NHRA rules for it. So whatever. Either way, it's looking cool now. My brother welded it all up. I think it looks fantastic, especially in the constraints that we're in. Can't see with the light there, but good looking stuff. Anyway, so got the it's a mess. I don't know. Got it in here. There's still more we got to do. We're gonna put some rocker bars in here, down along here and over there, and then we got to put our down bars in, or shoulder bars I think they may call them. Those have to be at the right height, so we got to get the seat. We got a aluminum seat to put in here, but for now this is just a little mock-up. So the seat in there. Driver's helmet has to be like in front of the roll bar, or the main hoop, I guess you say. So and then this back bar has to be at a specific height that the rule book says, something like can't be above the shoulders, but it's got to be within 4 inches below, or something like that. But I don't know, stuff you got to pay attention to when you're doing it. Hopefully we're doing it right. We actually have a inspector, NHRA inspector, that's supposed to be here this upcoming Saturday to inspect and hopefully certify the cage. So we got to get finished. We got to get the seat in here. We're gonna make like a loop, hoop and stuff down here. We're gonna put a bar across the bottom, like flush with the tunnel, and then a hoop here we're gonna make, so like the seat can attach to that solidly, and same with the seat belts and all that stuff. With the down bars here, these can't be any less than 30 degrees. These are way more than that, so we're good. But it all turned out pretty nice, in my opinion. But it kind of slowed us way down. Just something we've never done. We have a lot better understanding now. If we go and do it again on another vehicle, which I wouldn't be surprised someday. But I got to tell you, the guys that like do this and then put a lot of the dash and stuff back in, man, I think that'd be a real pain. Was kind of our plan at the beginning, but we don't really have the time to monkey with that right now. If we want to monkey with that in the future, we can. It's just we don't have the time right now. One thing I suggest, if you're doing this stuff, is to get this is just super cheap Harbor Freight one, but this pipe coping tool thing. We didn't have that at the beginning, and we were doing the coping ends by hand, and pain in the ass, right? Takes too much time. It's not perfect. This thing helps, even though it's really cheap. It works pretty well for what we were doing. If we were doing this every day, we'd definitely get something better. But yeah, I'll show some footage and stuff of my brother welding up the cage a little bit in the inside. So you get it all tacked up, measured out, cut, fit the stuff, tack it, then you drop it down before you put your outriggers on, which we got down here. You drop it down through the floor a little bit so you can weld the top completely, and then you put it back up in there, weld everything else, and then you weld your outriggers in place and stuff like that. So, you know, whatever, stuff you learn. But hope you guys enjoy it. I'll keep you guys updated on a lot more of the updates as we go. I'm still learning this whole videotaping thing, and then while trying to work and get stuff done, and our time constraints are like ridiculous. So just as you can see, just got an absolute boatload to do in a very limited amount of time, but we're gonna do our absolute best. I gotta do a lot of rewiring. Stuff's kind of a mess, but that's the part that I actually enjoy. It just takes a long time to try to do it right, and I don't have a long time to do it. But yeah, thanks for watching. We'll keep you guys updated and go from there.